Hi, I'm Colette Castanelli. I'm a library and instructional technology teacher at Sunset High School in the Beaverton School District. As a librarian of a large school, it's hard to get around to all the different classes. And oftentimes I'm asked, oh, could you come and help work with my history class on research? But I'm already booked with some other classes. And so what I offer to do instead is make a screencast like this to give to the teacher so that the students could still get some specific instruction. So oftentimes what I'm doing is on the screencasts, I start here at our library webpage and I walk the students through step by step how to access the database, what are things they should be looking for when they do a keyword search, what are features of the databases that they can access and look at, and then even once they get into the articles, with the screencasts, I'm able to teach them how to do keyword searches, how to save their articles to Google Drive, how to highlight and annotate articles as they're working through them. And so this ability to create this short little screencast gives the teacher a lesson that they can use, and then we can reschedule for me to work with the class another time. And so having an archive of screencasts that I've made in a variety of different classes, I can always go back to also next year when that same class is coming up and they're going to be teaching about, Harlem Renaissance again. I could go back and look at my previous screencasts from the previous year to see what kind of instruction that I did. Another thing I also like to do is encourage teachers when students are creating presentations is to take like their Google slide deck, like what you're seeing here, and have the student actually go and screencast the presentation. So the students here are going to start presenting now, and they can now record their screencast as they are doing their presentation. And if every student could go through and record their presentation, then the teacher now has an archive of all these presentations and can post it to their learning management page or to Google Drive. And now every student has the ability to, almost like a gallery walk, go and listen to everybody's presentation and not have to sit through 5 or 6 days of presentations of everyone doing it one at a time. It's great for group projects because students can collaborate on the presentation together in Google Drive, and then they can screencast and different students can take the role of being the speaker for the presentation. I also like using Screencastify to teach how to do particular technology lessons. This is another thing that I'm asked to do a lot in my role as a library and instructional technology teacher. I'm asked to come in and teach a specific lesson on how to use a piece of technology in the classroom. And so oftentimes I will come to the class and I will walk everybody through the process. And then I'll tell the teacher, I'm going to run back to my office real quick and create a screencast of what I just taught, kind of an abbreviated version, so that they can post it on their class website or they could give to students who missed that particular day. And so any type of technology lesson that is browser-based or something that are online is something I like to do. And I also use a screencast to even do book talks. I will hold up a book and I will say, hey, this book just came into the library and let me tell you a little bit about that. And then we can go on social media or our school library website and we can share those quick videos to our community there. So I feel like as a library and instructional technology teacher, there's so many different ways that I can use screencasting, not only to support my teachers and help them and basically amplify my message as a librarian throughout the school, but also to encourage students to use it and to give them that opportunity for that public speaking where they could stop the recording and re-record if they need to. It's a very it's a positive experience for them to be able to talk professionally, and that we value that communication and that collaboration that happens when students do public speaking. But thanks for considering me.